Hey guys, it's Matthew Hawktalon here, and today I'm going to be talking about how each of my characters basically started. I've never actually really talked about this. Like right when I started the channel, I was like, I have these characters, I'm going to PvP on them, and that's basically all you got. So I'm just going to be talking about each character one at a time. I'm going to be starting with my myth since he was made first. So right when we got this account, I took the test, and just like the Wizard101 test they have, and I got myth. So I was like, cool, this is my first character. Right after that, so Adam made his ice. He took the quiz as well. We both had low level ices. We kind of leveled up at the same time until we both hit legendary. So like level 60 range. I think Adam was like 62 and I was like 65 or something. And so I was about to buy a subscription. I was like, Adam, do you want to get both our guys to max level? And I think the max level at the time was 95. And Adam just didn't want to quest on his ice. He wanted to keep him at legendary, which was actually a pretty good idea because legendary ice is a very fun level to PvP at. And so I just continued on. I quested through all the worlds and got my guy to max. And now it's level 100. No longer level 95 as the max. So we have this guy, pretty cool. And then we have our ice. Okay guys, so after we had our ice and our myth, I went to the Wizard101 quiz once again, and I looked at it. I looked at each question and I was like, how am I going to decide on which school to make next? Because I didn't want to make another ice or a myth. I wanted to have like a variety of a bunch of different schools. So I was like, So I looked at each question, and I was like, I answered it like oppositely. So like if it asked, what's your favorite color? I'd answer my least favorite color. So I get like essentially the opposite school. So after I took that quiz, I got balance as the school. So I was like, hey, this guy's balance. He's gonna be like my opposite kind of. I kind of made him look similar, but yeah, that's basically the second character. We leveled him to Magus first. We did do Magus PvP in order to get tickets, and then once we leveled them up again, we did have the tickets to use Glendeming gear and start PvPing competitively on him at Grandmaster. So for the next character, we did create our Life Wizard. So we leveled him up to level 12, and then we kind of just stopped on him for a while. We wanted Life just because it's a healing school. We kind of wanted a school that didn't need a mastery, like a life mastery. So we just leveled him up. It was getting kind of boring though, so we took a break. Then we eventually leveled him up to Adept, and we really didn't know what level of PvP on him. His life isn't the greatest school without a mastery. So next we got him to Legendary, like level 58 and then level 61. Just using Weaver and stuff. That still wasn't too fun, so we finally decided to level him up to Transcendent. And he's now level 76, PvPing pretty well right now. Definitely a fun character to play on, and definitely one of my favorites. Okay, so the next character we created was the Storm character. I wanted a Storm just basically to have a hard-hitting school. Like, that's pretty fun. So Storm sounds very appealing because, you know, you want to always have the hardest hitting school. It just sounded like a fun school to play on. So, since our characters kind of looked similar, I mean, Matthew Hawktalon, Matthew Hawkdust, they both have the same face, and the same with Lucas and Adam. So we decided to make him a little different. He's definitely a really cool character. We did level him up right to Legendary. It did take a while, but it was definitely really fun. This is definitely one of my favorite characters. I did not expect to have this much fun on a Storm Wizard, and I expected to like 2v2 and stuff in the beginning. But yeah, he's really fun to play on. The next wizard we made was a Death Wizard. So he was like level 5, and then we deleted him. And then we made a Fire Wizard, and then he trained Storm, so he was like level 10, and he had like Storm Shark and stuff. And I was like, why on earth did we train Storm? Because we had already failed with our training points on our myth. So it's just like, you know, let's just make a death. I'm kind of sick of fire just because I trained fire on my myth. And yeah, this is how Ronin came to be. So I basically just leveled them up. I did not know which level to PvP at. I was thinking Grandmaster, but then I was like, I already have a Grandmaster. I was like, hey, let's try some low-level PvP. So we stuck to level 30. I don't like really low-level PvP, but 30 seemed like a good spot to stop at, and we're doing pretty well on this guy. He's definitely one of my favorites. I also wanted to make a death because it is my first favorite school, for sure. Stuff like that. I'm actually going to go to the other account real quick so I can show you 2 more characters on that account. Okay guys, so I'm back on our second account. So basically, after a while having no text chat on the main account, I came up with the ingenious idea to make another account. So what I did is I just made another account. We named him Wolf Strong Friend. Strong Friend just takes after our ice on the main account, and Wolf is just a cool first name. So yeah, we PvP'd on him a bit, just at level 5, just to get him the Warlord, just to give him the gear basically. It looks pretty cool. And later on, these are just random guys. But later on, Adam made his guy. Just his name is Adam, and he's a level 16 ice. Does pretty well at PvP, and he's just at another addition. We still don't really have a fire. It's the closest guy to a fire we have. I don't know. I don't really have anything against fire. Just I don't know. Just never really appealed to me. If I had a 7 slot, I'd definitely make a fire, and I'd probably legendary PvP on one. Or if I could get Burning Rampage, that would be really cool at like Grandmaster or Magus. But yeah, I guess never really decided to make a fire to begin with. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you want in the comments, you can tell me how your characters came to be. Like, did you actually take the quiz to figure out which wizard you should make, stuff like that. And see you guys later.